Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about Quizzizz. Quizzizz is a learning platform that offers multiple tools for classroom teaching. I basically use Quizzizz for assessment, but teachers can also use it to conduct their lessons, activities, and make teaching absolutely interesting. So let us go ahead and see what Quizzizz is all about, what are the features that we can use and make our learning interesting. First, go to Google and type Quizzizz, as you can see, and when you search, the first result you get Quizzizz. It says free online quizzes, lessons and activities. Click on that and it will take us to this platform. Take a look at the logo and also type the correct spelling. Now I've already created my account, so I don't have to sign up. You can sign up if you don't have an account in Quizzizz. Since I have an account, I will log in. So once I click on login, it will ask us to log in either through Google or with your phone or with your email. So I feel it's comfortable to log in with Google. So let me click on that. So there I click on my account and it helps me to log in. So this is the interface of Quizzizz. You can see Quizzizz, my name's here, and it talks about basic account. You can also upgrade if you want to, which unlocks many features that you can use, but I think this is sufficient for me. So let us go ahead and see what are the other features. You have a button called explore. When you this particular screen that you see, this is where we can explore for any quiz or any material that you want to. I'll talk to you more about this search as we go further. Second is my library. Here whatsoever quizzes you create will be stored in this library. As of now you can see 0. I have not created any quiz. I'll do it live. And there is another one called Quizizz AI. AI is AI is taking over the world, and we teachers also have to learn how to use AI meaningfully. So this is a wonderful feature which was not available earlier. Quizizz has added it recently. We can automatically create quiz if we give the right prompt. We'll see that also later. And reports, after your students play the quiz, it will generate a live report of whatever quiz you have created, and then you can assign this for classes separately. And after you create a quiz, you can share it through Google Classroom, or there are other options also like Canvas and Schoology. And then we have settings and more options. So let's go ahead and create our first quiz. So to create the quiz, click on the button create. Let us click on the button create. And once you do that, it will ask you whether you want to create a quiz or you want to start a lesson. I think we'll go ahead and create quiz here. So there are three options: import worksheets or questions from document, Google form or spreadsheet if you've already created it. Then there is create a new quiz with AI generated with artificial intelligence from documents, website or YouTube, from wherever you want, or create quiz from a scratch. I recommend that if you're doing it for the first time, go ahead and create quiz from a scratch. So let me click on that. This will take you to the next screen, and here you have multiple choice questions. If you want to ask that, there are fill the blanks that you can include in your quiz. And then there are comprehension questions which students can answer, and there are open-ended responses also. They can draw an answer, they can answer their own with their own understanding. But if you can see, there are so many options which are premium and we will not be able to use them. So let's go ahead and try the multiple choice quiz here. So let me click on this. So this is the next interface. As you see, there are certain options here. This is where you'll have to type your questions and type your options for that. There can be probably single correct answer or multiple correct answers also, but for now we'll stick to the single correct answer. I've already created a few questions which I have in this notepad here. So let me quickly copy to save the time. So I'm copying the question and I'm pasting this here. So my questions is all about adjectives. So here are the options. Let's take a look at that. Quickly, beautiful, run, and happiness. So let me type it. This is how you will type your question and create your answers here. One of them should be the correct answers. So after you've typed in the right answers, all the answers, you see whichever is the correct answer. So as for this question, which of the following word is an adjective? I think beautiful is an adjective. So if you can see, there are options where you can select for the correct answer. So when students give the correct answer, the quiz will give them 1 marks or 10 marks depending on the way you have designed the quiz. So once you finish typing the question and the options and you've already selected the correct answer, you will have to save the question and add a new question, second question, in the same way that we have done the first question. So I'm going back to the question which I've typed. Once again, I have a question. Okay, so I'll type the question here. So I have options: jump, amazing, friend, and laughter. Remember, you'll have to keep one thing in mind as you're creating quiz. You will have to keep it age appropriate and ask the right questions. I'm certain that you will do that. Before we can move to select the correct answer, here you can see there are a few options, like you can add an image to the question. For example, you can add an image of any person and then you can ask identify the person and give 4 different names. In similar fashion, you can record a voice, or you can add already a voice of a famous person or a singer. It could be anybody, and then ask a question to identify. There can be a short video also that you can answer. So the possibilities are endless. As going further to this question, it's asking me to mark the correct answer. The correct answer for this question is amazing. So I'll click on that, and as usual, I'll save the question. Moving further, I can keep adding questions, or I can add similar questions using AI. AI will identify what kind of questions you are asking, what is the topic, and it will pick up from the question. So what I'll do is I'll click on this add similar questions through AI. That will save your time, and then you can also cross check the questions. You can add it if you like it, or if you don't like it, you can remove the questions. For example, see, the AI has automatically selected which word is an adjective in the following list. It has done this because my previous 2 questions are of similar kind. So I'm happy with this question. And then there is identify the adjective from the given words. Once again, it's suggesting 3 wrong words and the correct answer. You can see the green mark here, green dot says it's the correct answer, and the questions are appropriate, and I think I really like them. So what I can do, if I simply click on save changes, these questions get added. See, these 2 are the questions which I've added, and these 3 questions were added by AI. So once again, if you click on add similar questions, it will add. You can create 10, 15, 20, as many as you want, or as I've done in this document, you can see you can continue typing your own questions. So that is also advisable. I think this is enough for us to create our first quiz, and there are certain options here. If you can see the time under which the people have to answer the question, here you have 30 seconds. You can either increase or decrease. Let me keep it as 20 seconds, so students have to answer this question in 20 seconds. When I do that, it will ask me timer change to 20 seconds for this question. It's asking whether you want to change it for all. It depends on you. If you want to click on this, every question will now become 20 seconds, or you can individually go to this drop down menu and select how much ever time you want to go. Same way it's for the point also. You can give 1, 2, 3, 4, or as many points as you like. Okay, let us keep it as 1 point only, each question carrying 1 point. So now I think this is done. So what I can do now is I can publish the quiz here. So let me publish. So he's asking for a name. So my quiz is name will be adjectives. and this will be subject relevant for English, and then this can probably be for grade 3, and then language is English, and you can also keep it publicly visible so other people who are accessing the quiz can come and look into your quiz. They can also use it for their own purpose. You can use the quiz created by other people too, so that is another wonderful opportunity. Here you can see add a cover image. If you click on that, you can add your own image for this quiz. Let me do that. Let me search it from Google. It will pick up an image. Don't worry, you don't have to worry about copyright and all that. It will give you a copyright free image. If I click on adjectives, there are so many images it's giving me. I think I like this, so I'll just use this image here. Double click on the image, and there you have adjectives. So I like this, so I'll save this image. So that becomes an image for my quiz for grade 3. It's adjectives English. So once I click on publish, so now it gets published online. This is the first part of our work. So now we'll have to share it with our students. Where will I find it? I can find it in my library. If you click on the library, here you have, this is a quiz on adjectives with 5 questions for grade 3. Now you will have to share it with the people that you want to. You can click on play. You can either go for live quiz, that is if students are in front of you, you want to do it in a class, and then you have provided students with say a mobile phone or a tab, or there's a computer on which students can work, so you can go ahead with live quiz. Instructor based, once again you can control to ask questions. Live quiz students can play at their own pace. Here you can control the speed, and then you can also assign it as homework. So let me see, I've created this quiz, so I'll assign it as homework. So once you click on that, start, I can see participant attempts. You can control this. Every student can attempt 1, 2 or 3 times. Requires login. Students can create their own login here, or you can also create a class. Once you create a class, it will take you to different, you can see this, create a new class, try period 4 or math club. So I'll type it as English club. Okay, so it says require students to enter a guardian's email. Definitely. All right, let me create a class so students can log in and they can create. But how do they get to know, how do they play this quiz? So once I click on assign, it will give me this code, join my quiz, and this is the code. This is what you will have to copy and share. There's a QR code available, and then there is this address. For example, this enter joining code. Students can join using this code, or you can simply copy this link and share it on WhatsApp or Telegram or wheresoever you want. And once students click on the link, it will lead them back to this website. They can play it by logging in through their mobile, through their email, and then as they play, you will get to know how many marks they have scored. You don't have to really even if there are 50 students, 60, 100 students, each one can play, and their marks will automatically, you will get in this section called reports. So as of now, nobody has played, so you won't be getting a report. Once the quiz has been played, you will be getting a report. So I recommend teachers to try this, creating your own quiz and then exploring the resources available and tools available in Quizizz. You'll really like it. Thank you so much.